Wow, how about that? Welcome y'all to Blucifer Boys. I'm here with my good friend Strez. Strez, what's going on, man? Sorry I had to cancel last week.
Oh, you're good. You'll get a kick out of this, actually. I still did the show, but I didn't tell YouTube to automatically start when I started sending the feed via my streaming platform.
No.
So I was live. I did the whole show on TikTok. Thought I was also doing it on YouTube. Went over, checked, wasn't actually doing it on YouTube. Did the show again after I did the show on TikTok and covered all the same stuff because I still wanted to make sure that we got a show out. so
Wow.
so
Wow.
stupid. I was like, I'm literally the dumbest person I've ever met. That is hilarious.
Hey, well, at least you didn't get your college football channel demonetized because that's what I'm going through right
Yeah,
now. So
what is going on?
I don't know, man. They think I'm some bot or something like that, but hopefully I can get in touch with a human here soon and,
Yeah,
get all this figured out.
I just don't get it. I really don't.
Yeah. But we got way more exciting things to talk about rather than the state of our YouTube channels, man. Let's get into it, man. There's a lot to talk about with our Broncos. We're going to break down kind of our preview, our prediction on the season. I got some sizzling hot takes with a few different players that I would love your take on as well. But before
1000%.
we dive into what we should expect this year from our Broncos, want to give everybody a reminder. Join the chat, smash that like and subscribe, guys. I'm 40 away from 3,000 subs. Please go sub Strez at Broncos Hub in the description of the video as well. This is an interactive stream.
21 away from 3,000 subs. So get both of us to 3K by week one.
Yeah, it's my goal by the Titans game. So let's do it. Before we get into the season, let's talk about some of the news. We cut down to the 53. What were your thoughts on that? Any surprises, things that you might have done a little bit differently, some things that you weren't expecting? I need your thoughts.
Yeah, I wasn't really. The Lavelle Bailey thing shocked me a little bit. I didn't really have any expectations there because I knew he didn't make it last season, and I know from some of the stuff that I've heard from people on the inside, they're a little bit higher on what's the guy's name? Kareen
Reed.
the UDFA and which is exciting. You know, if we can be higher on a guy and you're probably not sure that he's going to make it to the practice squad and somebody else would have poached him off of waivers, then I'm all for it. But yeah, the other thing that didn't really shock me was Audric Estime. I mean, we've been talking about this for like 5 months at this point. He was not making this roster. It was meant to be. I'm glad he got picked up, and he's gonna still be doing something in the league. But I like the running back room we're rolling with. I like J.K., R.J., Jaleel, and our boy Tyler Bidet. I think that's gonna be a really cool. I think it's gonna be a successful backfield. And then my favorite thing that happened. I am free from a fullback. I did not want a fullback to take a roster spot on this team because a tight end could play all of the roles that the fullback plays. It was just, I'm like, this is just a waste of a roster spot if we even remotely consider bringing a fullback onto this roster. So those are like my three main takeaways from like the final cut downs.
Now I'm trying to remember, Strez. Was the running back room you predicted the one that they settled with?
I think I would have to go back and look, but I think I mentioned Blake Watson was making it.
Dude, it was so unfortunate to see him get hurt. I really wonder what happens if he stays healthy.
Yeah, that injury is definitely something that I think like affects that final decision that they had to make. But again, you know, like Jaleel was the most productive running back that we had in the room last season. So if we're going to carry someone over from the room from last year, I'm 1000% fine with it being Jaleel McLaughlin. Like,
I'm totally okay with that too. And the whole thing was just unfortunate, man, with Audric. I really wanted this thing to work out. And the dude just looked like he was stuck in the mud. Hopefully we see him get a nice second act there with the Eagles or some other team. But credit to the Broncos, man, identifying what was it just wasn't working. You didn't force it. It sucks that we wasted a 5th-round pick on him last year.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But man, I've been really impressed with Tyler Bidet and his vision, his kick returns as well. I think he
Yeah.
can out with having Marvin back there as well. That's a nice little duo.
He's got
And
some juice.
yeah, yeah, yeah. He's got some juice. And Jaleel, I think that he's a fine 3rd or 4th back. You know, to me, I still feel like he's a little bit more one-dimensional than some of those other guys. But I will say, I did like some of the vision we were seeing from him in preseason. He had some nice runs.
He did. Jaleel is like the perfect running back for the outside zone, cutting all the way backside.
Yes.
Like that long run that he had, I think it was the second game.
Mm-hmm.
He like cut back all the way backside. I'm like, yep, that's Jaleel's game right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's perfect.
Now, were you surprised at all with how? I mean, you talked a little bit about no official fullback on the roster. That's great.
Yeah.
What did you think about the tight end room that we settled with Ingram, Troutman, Kroll? Is that it?
I think it was just those 3.
Oh,
unless
and
they carried
Vape. Nate Atkins.
Did it? I wasn't sure if they were going to carry him or not, but I mean, he's going to be the guy that probably lines up at fullback.
Yeah.
Once he finally gets healthy, but yeah, I was not too shocked. I was kind of pulling for Caleb Lohner, you know, because I thought it would be kind of cool. You know, Sean gets his basketball guy. Maybe he'll spend some time to develop on, you know, the practice squad, learn how to play football a little bit more before getting thrown in there to the Wolves. But yeah, tight end room's fine. I mean, yeah, it's fine. Like Evan Ingram, like our tight end room, like the roof, like the ceiling is like exponentially higher than last year. And I mean, I'm cool with it as long as Lucas Kroll and, you know, Adam Troutman just kind of do like spot duty anytime we're in like any sort of like 12 personnel. It'll be interesting which tight end they go with. You know, I wouldn't be shocked if we saw some like 23 personnel with, you know, all 3 tight ends on the field at the same time with JK and RJ and both in the backfield. I think that would be really cool. Some really cool dangerous stuff. But yeah, I was cool with it.
And want to give a shout out to Big E Bronco, who's here in the chat. Thank you again for your support always. And he said, how's everybody doing tonight? It's a bummer about Micah Parsons going to Green Bay. That was kind of a shocker, man. I can't believe Jerry Jones actually did that. Thoughts on that? And does that change your prediction for the contract Nik Bonitto is going to get?
Yeah, Nick's going to be even more expensive than I thought he was going to be. Unless we somehow get a deal signed like in the next month.
Yeah.
Which I mean is totally possible. Would be great, but I mean, I could see them doing almost the same number, like 140 million fully guaranteed over 5 years. I don't know if he'll want to sign a 5-year deal, but I mean, I would be fine with that number because that's not too much for like APY.
And it's not my money.
Yeah, and we are rich. Like, we're the richest. Like, convert everything to a signing bonus. I don't care. But at the same time, I'm like, you know, I feel like we probably could have flipped Nik Bonitto a 1st and like another, like a 3rd or a 2nd at some point and made that trade. Yeah. I feel like we could have done that. And I'm just like, dang. But at the same time, I don't know. Nick had 13 sacks last season. Let's roll with it.
Yeah, I got a Nik Bonitto prediction. I'm still standing on 150 million over 4 years with at least 90 guaranteed. It's my little prediction. That's 35 a year if you're doing the math, which might be a little low based on Parsons 47, but
yeah.
We'll have to see.
Parsons is one, you know, he won a defensive rookie of the year, 2-time All-Pro. Like once Nick hits that level, then maybe he can start asking for that kind of money, but I mean, he's right there.
Yeah.
You know.
We've seen him get better every year.
I know. We need to sign him before he gets there so that we can afford him, but who knows?
Well, do you want to get into player-specific predictions or get into, like, what you're expecting from the overall team this year? Where are you feeling right now, Strez?
You know, which one would make more sense? I would think probably doing player predictions and then season predictions after that would probably be the best way to go.
Okay.
Let's do players.
Okay, well, I mean, can I put you on the spot? You want to start with a specific player? You got anybody in mind? Otherwise, I can kick us off.
I think the one everybody cares about the most is probably Bo Nix. And
Okay.
I don't know if you've got like a prediction at the ready for Bo, but
I do. And actually, still have his statistics from last year
yeah,
pulled up. So we can go ahead and take a look at this. So you see Bo Nix, 66 percent completion percentage, just under 3,800 yards on the year, and 29 passing touchdowns. And then, of course, rushing 430 yards, 4 touchdowns. And he also had, that amazing uh, touchdown reception against the Baltimore
that
Ravens.
great catch.
Yes. And if you're wondering about his MVP odds, pulling those up right now, looks like on most betting sites, it is plus 5,000. So that means if you bet $100 for Bo Nix to win MVP and he wins MVP, you win $5,000. It's a
That's
pretty
a
long odds.
that's I mean, with the way that the media has been talking about him this season, this off season, it feels like he could be trending that direction. I mean, I don't know if you've watched the NFL. The NFL already posted their like week 1 previews. I don't know, like what are they doing next week? I'm confused. But that one's out against Tennessee, and he's like, he said, how did he say it? He said, "Imagine if Drew Brees could run." I'm
Oh,
like,
dang, already.
I mean, if that's the conversation we want to have, I'm in. Like, I bring it on. I'm 100% in on that.
I need to increase my prediction then for Bo Nix because this is what I got right now. So again, you see the statistics right now. I still think you'll see a jump in some respect, but I think you'll see a decrease in some of these metrics because Strez will have a running game worth a damn, baby. It's
Yeah.
going to be a beautiful thing having RJ Harvey and company behind him in the backfield. But I think right now we'll see an increase in passing efficiency. So you see that completion percentage go up, a percentage to a couple percentage points or so. 4,200 passing yards. I'm right there with T Fishes. 4,200 passing yards.
I like that.
But I think that there's a substantial decrease in the rushing yards this year. I just don't think we'll see as much. So give me 300 rushing yards for Bo Nix and 30 total touchdowns, man. Why? He had 35 last year. Well, we're going to be running it in for touchdowns more often this year.
Interesting.
So give me 4,500 yards for Bo Nix total and 30 touchdowns. I think I'd be very, very comfortable with that.
I like that too. You don't have any specific like betting partners, do you?
I will as of next week.
Okay. Well, this specific betting thing that I'm looking at right now has his over under set at 3,500 and a half passing yards.
Okay.
And
Really?
24 and a half passing touchdowns.
I'm hitting the over on both.
Yeah, he hit both of those overs as a rookie with a worse supporting cast.
3,500 passing yards?
3,500 passing. Like they have it all laid out here. It's like Knicks had 3,775, 29 passing touchdowns last year, which put him 6th and 12th.
Can you shoot me the link in the private chat and I can pull it up?
Yeah. Let me send that to you.
Because again, until September 1st, no official sportsbook partner.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, it's BetMGM.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm looking at that, and I've kind of been keeping my eye on that over the past couple of months just to kind of see like what the odds are looking at. I mean, especially like after the Evan Ingram signing and all that stuff. But these numbers just seem really low to me. Like incredibly low.
Yeah, that's very strange. I'm hitting the over. We have Cortland Sutton, and now we got a legitimate, I think, number 2 threat in Evan Ingram.
Yeah, and Troy Franklin is taking the leap. We figured out how to use Marvin Mims. the second half of the season last year. Like there's nothing about what happened last year makes me think that his over-under should be set at 3,500 yards.
And
Like
even if we got a running back that's electric, Sean Payton's still always been pass happy. And this is another hot take of mine. We'll get to it, but just a teaser. I think RJ Harvey has more receiving yards this year than rushing yards.
interesting. Give me 10 seconds. I need to let my cat in before she breaks my freaking door down.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no worries. I'm going to pull up some more Broncos over under win totals as well.
Jeez.
Because I think that is very interesting. We'll pull up that MGM on this. So right now, this is crazy to me, Strez. It's like they're all thinking that we're just gonna plateau or maybe even take a slight step back, man. 9.5 wins.
I mean, we're rolling with the third place schedule again. The NFC East that we are matched up against with the interconference matchups just got significantly less daunting with the trade of Micah Parsons today.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, I was kind of a little bit worried about the Cowboys, even though they haven't beat us since 1996. But now I'm much less worried about them. Now I only care about the Commanders and the Eagles.
Yeah, we're not worried about the Giants.
No, like, will Russell Wilson even be the starting quarterback at that point? Probably not.
No, I hope. But I'm just.
It'll be Jackson Dart. He looked way too freaking good in the preseason. But yeah, those numbers just seem low. Like I'm thinking about last season. Bo wasn't very good. He didn't throw his first touchdown pass until week 4. Like the first 6 games of the year, Bo did not look very good.
Shoot, do I just need to go to 35 touchdowns? Am I too low? Strez?
I think that you might be, because I think we're gonna see a close. I would probably set my own passing yards total at 38.50.
Okay, so significantly lower than what I had. Yeah,
and I'm gonna keep his rushing yards at about the same, because I think we're gonna be able to use his legs designed runs more this year, because of the addition of changing up the entire run game. And I could see Bo throwing for 34 touchdowns and running for another 6. So 40 total touchdowns, like a potential MVP caliber season, but I don't know that he wins the MVP. That's kind of what I'm expecting from Bo this season, especially if he wears that sleeve all season long. Dude, so cool. He looks so good when he wears the sleeve.
Yeah, maybe he'll make us forget Drew Lock wearing the sleeve. It'll be like Bo Nix's thing.
Drew still holds such a special place in my heart, so I like every single one of his Instagram posts. Dude's a dad. He's living his best life now. But yeah, I don't know where some of the passing yards totals and passing touchdowns totals are coming from. That just seems weird to me.
So that would still be around 4,300 yards total.
Yeah,
40 touchdowns. Surely that's a top 10 offense. Yeah,
I mean that's what Josh Allen did last year.
Damn.
I mean he had 17 rushing touchdowns. Bo threw more passing touchdowns than Josh did last year.
Right.
But
Josh got everything in the red zone on the ground. Yeah.
Yeah, which is crazy. And James Cook somehow had 15 rushing touchdowns. I don't know how the Bills managed to do that, but yeah, I don't know. I think this offense is going to take a really good step forward from everything that I heard from, fall camp, the joint practice with the Cardinals specifically. People in the Cardinals media were like, this guy, he looks really good. And I'm just thinking, Sean's got something ready to go this season. So
real quick, I want to say hi to some people in the chat. We got Fortnite, of course, T Fishes, Kodiak's here. Go subscribe to him. Big E Bronco, of course, giving his prediction of 4,500 yards, 40 touchdowns.
A 5,000 yard season?
Yes, I love it, dude.
Sign me up right now.
Some of that, man. And of course, who runs Broncos Twitter, Respect My Codes. Hey, Mike, you got to throw your stat prediction for Bo Nix in the comments with the rest of us, man. But BetMGM, I feel like, is just giving This is just my opinion, not advice, right?
It's free money. It's
free money. That's my opinion. Just free money right here. Are you kidding me? 3,500 passing yards for Bo Nix? Wait, what are we talking about, man? He's gonna hit the over on that. Now, 40 touchdowns. That might put him in one of the best Broncos quarterback seasons of all time already. Definitely within the top 10, I would think.
Yeah. Let's see. Broncos.
It's probably all Elway and Manning. Maybe a Jake Plummer season snuck in there.
Touchdowns. Oh, I need a single season. What are we doing here?
Yeah, they're just giving you all time.
40 passing touchdowns will put him second.
What about 40 total? You got total touchdowns on there?
No, I'm just looking at passing. I don't know if I can see
Bo Nix will throw for all the yards and all the touchdowns.
I mean,
I love that. Yes.
I mean, it would be Peyton Manning 1, Bo Nix 2 if he throws 40, Peyton Manning 3, Peyton Manning 4.
What was Elway's?
Because Bo Nix is already number 4.
Are you serious?
His passing touchdowns last season is 4th best all time for the Denver Broncos.
Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Retire the jersey already.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't. The numbers is just weird. I think it's just weird.
Well, I think if he eclipses, I don't care how it's done, 4,500 yards, and eclipses his quarterback or his overall touchdown total last year. So we're talking about like over 4,500 yards, 35 plus touchdowns. I think he is in the MVP consideration, man. As long as we're, winning games, which I think we should be, man. That's,
I mean, Bo throws that well with this defense. I mean, I think if we average 24 points a game, I think we win a lot of games.
Oh my God, dude, we didn't average. I think last year was the first year we averaged, I think, over 21 points a game since like 2014.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah. We've been thirsting for offense for so long. We're finally getting it.
And I don't know if you caught this. Sean Payton was talking about this a few weeks ago with Kay Adams, because he always tells Kay Adams all the good stuff.
Yeah, but what's up with that?
Yeah,
I get it.
He's a simp. But he was talking about how he's changed some of his play calls to be like 1 or 2 words as well, and that's great.
That's nice.
Yeah. So it's nice to see like Sean Payton evolving as well, and him and Bo Nix are on such a nice wavelength to where they're able to cut down some of those those gimme plays, those layup plays, right, into 1-word cadences or play calls. So I think that's cool. I think we'll see better operation from the offense, no doubt. Even if we only scored 1 touchdown in preseason with the first team offense, man, I don't even care.
Yeah. I mean, who cares about preseason offensive output? We did go undefeated again in the preseason, which is really cool. We led the league. We were the number 1 offense and number 1 defense in the entire NFL in the preseason, which is like not that big of a deal, but it just shows the depth that this team has, I think, which is something that I think is also going to lend us to like overall success for this season. So
yeah. Okay, so just to summarize, give the people again your Bo Nix prediction.
I don't even remember what I said. I think I said 38, 50 passing yards. Mm-hmm. And what did I say for touchdowns wise? 40 passing touchdowns?
40 total touchdowns.
40 total touchdowns. 34,
with like 500 rushing
34
yards?
passing. Yeah, 34 passing, 6 rushing. 40 total touchdowns and probably like another 500 rushing yards.
Beautiful. And I have 45, right? I have 4,500 yards total, 300 of those rushing, and 30 TDs. I think I had. Now I just feel like I'm a hater, but we'll roll with it.
That comment from Dennis is hilarious.
Yeah, I would tell Kay Adams all the good stuff. Yeah, man. Yeah, you can see how Sean gets all giggly and happy. Okay, here's another player I got a hot take prediction on. Curious if you do as well. It is the Marvin Mims, who is struggling with a slight groin injury, but they say he's expected to practice Monday.
Yeah,
So
we're off this weekend. He's fine.
yeah, just put him in the hot tub or the cold tub, man, for a little bit. He'll be okay, right?
Yeah.
You said this at the beginning of the show. We have figured out how to use Marvin Mims.
Yeah.
And what if I told you in preseason we still aren't even using Marvin Mims the way that we're going to use him in the regular season, man?
No. Go to the game. Click on the game log right there.
All right.
Let's look at the last 7 games of the season.
Yeah, it's basically all of his yards.
Like, it was drastic, the change. But yeah, basically from the Atlanta game on.
Yeah.
Like, they really figured out how to use him, and I'm sure Sean has been spending this entire offseason trying to think of new ways to get Marv the ball in space. Because he's our best guy in space.
Yes. Dynamic. And I hope we still keep him on returns because he's just that good.
Too much of his game is there. Yeah.
But what also really encouraged me was seeing him not only make the big plays when he's got the ball in open space, but coming down with some hard contested catches in some of these games.
Yeah.
Look at this, man. 2 games where he had over 100 yards, 2 games where he had at least 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
I think that
2
we're
long ones too.
Yes. And the longest touchdown pass in the entire NFL last year, right?
The 91 at the playing against the Browns.
Yes.
And then the one in the Cincinnati game was the longest air yards touchdown pass of the season.
And then he showed the clutch gene coming down with that second touchdown catch to force overtime where Sean Payton should have gone for 2 if he had any balls.
I still can't believe that he didn't do that.
It was going to be like the repeat of Mike Shanahan with Eddie Royal and Jay Cutler, go for 2 against the Chargers.
And Bo wanted to. Like, Bo was like, let's go for 2. Like, just pull out your best 2-point play for that game. Man. You win it. You win the game. It doesn't matter what happens against Kansas City the next week. You lose the game, Kansas City's sitting everybody anyways. You're going to destroy them.
You play to win the game, right? Who said that?
Who was that?
Was that Herm Edwards?
I think it was.
I think it was Herm. But okay, here is my prediction for Marvin Mims this year. And it's not necessarily as detailed as the Bo Nix. Marvin Mims is going to be a 1,000-yard receiver for us this year. I firmly believe it. I know that some of us in Broncos country, which I'm totally fine with as well, give me the 1,000 yards Troy Franklin too. Like, I'm all about it. But if I'm going to put some money on a guy to get 1,000 yards, I'm putting it on Marvin Mims because I think we're going to use him more as a downfield threat. And I think you'll see his route tree expanded a little bit as well. Like, he's going into year 3, same offense. Now Sean knows how to use him. He didn't at the beginning of last season. Just took him a season and a half to figure it out. But he knows how to use Marvin Mims now. So Marvin Mims goes 1,000 yards and then signs a nice contract extension in the offseason. That's my hot take prediction, I think, that I have on offense.
Yeah, I like that. How many touchdowns?
Oh, how many touchdowns? If he's going for 1,000 yards, man, he's got to get like 11 touchdowns, man.
All right.
So double digits, man.
I like that.
Yeah. It might come at the expense of Court having a 1,000-yard season, but I don't know, man. Yeah, Bo Nix sure likes to throw it to Court.
He really does. And then you got to throw, you throw Evan Ingram into the mix, who, I mean, one catch gone up the sideline. As soon as that happened, I was like, oh my, I'm crying tears of joy. We have a yak receiver at tight end. This is the best day of my life.
Shoot, maybe I should have said Evan Ingram was going for 1,000 yards.
He's never done it.
Really?
He's never done it.
Well, if he can stay healthy, surely you could do it. Yeah.
He had that one season where he had like 112 catches or something. And,
yeah,
but he's never had 1,000 yards and he's never had 10 touchdowns.
Is that one of your hot take predictions?
I don't know. I don't have any like hot take predictions. I'm always scared to make those because I don't want to sound like an idiot and get
Oh, that's
clipped on
okay.
the
We all
internet. But
forget about him once the season starts, anyways. Unless
that's
we're
true.
right, then we remind everybody.
Yeah, it's like I said this about Bo Nix in October of 2023. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay,
Um, I could see Marv going for 800 and like 8 touchdowns,
dude, that
which
would be a tremendous season for him.
it would be a fantastic season because like I'm not including he's going to line up at running back and he's probably going to get some carries, so he's going to have some all-purpose yards that way. He's also going to return kicks. He's going to get some all-purpose yards that way. So I think like in the grand scheme of the season, there is going to be a lot of hidden yards for Marvin Mims. So that's why I'm probably going to put him at 800 receiving. And because I would expect that our downfield threats are going to be Troy Franklin and Cortland Sutton. And Marv is going to be more of like the sideline to sideline guy, just because when he's out in open space, he's the best. He's the best on the Broncos.
I would like to see us use him a little bit more like Tyreek Hill. You know, like Tyreek Hill is just so killer over the middle.
Just run fast. Yeah, run fast and catch the ball. Yeah, I would like that too. I mean, I'm sure they'll do that too, just to make sure, like, once you lull the defense asleep with like a swing pass here, a bubble screen here, a jet screen here, a drive route here. Soon as his defender like falls asleep, then it's going to be like just bust the top off the coverage, and Bo's going to let it rip. I could see that. I could see him having like a big deep ball catch like every few games.
Dude, and it's crazy. He didn't have a return touchdown last year, so he's definitely got to get one this year.
And the one that he had in 2023 was the game that we lost 70-20.
Wow. It's been too long.
Yeah.
I like etched that game out of my memory.
Well, the Dolphins and the Broncos have taken completely different trajectories since that game happened. So,
yeah, I thought Vance Joseph was going to get fired.
I think everybody wanted him fired.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
Which is crazy, like looking where we're at now. Like he just coached the Defensive Player of the Year and has a defense that like Talanoa Hufanga and Dre Greenlaw both wanted to play on.
Yeah, and he might coach a new Defensive Player of the Year this year. Just kidding. I'm not going that far with my defensive prediction, but
that would be crazy.
Yeah. So some people will lose their mind. But yeah, hopefully Mims' groin is okay. Let's just make sure we don't rush him back.
Yeah, he'll be fine. A groin injury is like something that you can wrap your hip like and you can play with it. I played with one and a hip flexor like my entire college career. Like it's not that bad.
Can't say I have. But I have streamed with a sore back before, so.
Hey, it's the same thing basically, if we're being honest.
Yeah. And yeah, definitely at Taco Bell, not sober. You know that. Go pick yourself up a Buffs box if you're in Colorado, support CU Athletics. Okay, now that I got that out of the way, Dennis saying plus 700 for the Broncos to score a touchdown this season. That sounds like a really fun bet, man.
I can see that happening week 1.
Yeah, right. Who are we going up against? A rookie quarterback and then Daniel Jones? It's going to be like turnover heaven these first couple weeks, man. It better be. Okay, I'll get to my last prediction here. I'm sick. I'm sick of hearing people hate on this man.
Yeah.
Shout out to all my friends who hate on this man. You know. Nik Bonitto. I'm calling it, man. I think he leads the league in sacks this year. He took a substantial jump from 2022 to 2023 with, 6.5 sack jump. Then we saw a 7 sack jump, 7.5 from 8 to 13.5. I don't know what it will take for him to lead the league, but I'm going to say give me 19 sacks for Nik Bonitto this year, baby. 19.
We better sign that mother if we are even remotely close to that number. We need to sign him in the next 2 weeks.
I don't care how hit or miss he is in run defense, man. He's gonna get us sacks against the good teams too this year. I hate that stupid argument. Like we were just talking about how Bo Nix had a top 3 season of all time passing for the Broncos this year or in his rookie year, right? Or was it 3 or 4?
2.
Oh my God. It was the second best in history.
No, it was 3.
3. But you never hear that argument. Well, he just did it all against bad teams, man.
Well, Nick Wright makes sure that everybody remembers that that's who it was against.
Yeah, yeah. Well, look at the Falcons. Look what he did against the Falcons and the Browns. You know, man.
Falcons were still relevant when we played them. Like, that's what's crazy. Like,
Yeah, yeah. I can feel it. My spidey sense is tingling. Nik Bonitto, he's going to quiet all the detractors. And hey, we might even have respect my co's order his jersey. Like, that's how good of a season he's going to have.
yeah,
So
I like that. 19 seems crazy.
yeah, I know that's my hottest take. That's why I had
Yeah.
to,
If
leave
he
it.
19 sack, what's the single season record for sacks?
Oh, it's 20 something, I think.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Single season sack record. I think it's like 22.
22 and a half.
By Michael Strahan
and TJ Watt.
Yeah. So give me 19, man. Damn. I wanted to go initially with like 18 and a half, but I'm like, no, I'll go with a whole number and then I'll just round up.
Smart.
Yeah.
Smart.
So we'll have to see. Oh, and I did have one more, but I don't have his stat line on here because he's a rookie. But here we go. Give me 800 receiving yards for RJ Harvey. I know that sounds insane.
Whoa.
I know. Yeah. Give me 800 receiving yards for RJ Harvey. 700 rushing yards for RJ Harvey. 1,500 total yards for RJ Harvey. I think it puts him in consideration for Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, I will be buying a jersey if that happens. Unless he's still 37.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to increase my Bo Nix passing prediction, man. He is throwing for 5,000 yards with me throwing out all these other predictions, right?
Yeah, that would be awesome. I would be fine with the 700 rushing yards.
Oh, because that's about what Alvin Kamara did his rookie.
Because that would mean because J.K. Dobbins is going to have almost the same amount of carries.
Mm-hmm.
So I can only imagine if RJ's got 700, J.K. Dobbins probably has about 700, 800 also.
Mm-hmm.
So we would have 1,500 rushing yards from the running backs at that point. Just two running backs.
Mm-hmm.
Not even including Jaleel McLaughlin in the conversation. Not even including like what we get from Tyler Bidet in the conversation.
Look at this, bro. This is Alvin Kamara. Basically, I'm saying he has an Alvin Kamara rookie year. Right here.
8 rushing touchdowns and 5 receiving touchdowns. Yeah. Is that 826 receiving yards?
Yes.
My God. Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yeah. So it's like that sort of thing, man. So, yeah, hot take. These are supposed to be fun. So let's just say RJ Harvey really is our next Alvin Kamara. And then at the deadline, we just go ahead and still trade for Alvin Kamara. Well, that would kill his shot of being Rookie of the Year, but yeah, whatever. That would be fun to think about too.
Yeah, Alvin's getting a little old.
I know. I drafted him in my redraft league this year. I'm like, just give me one more good year at age 30. Him and Derrick Henry.
He's gonna have to. They don't have much going on at quarterback there.
They got Vele, starting wide receiver for the Broncos, according to some people.
That's fair.
Yeah, were you upset about that trade? What'd you think about that?
No, I wasn't. We have so many of the same body type, and if we can get that kind of body type and those kinds of hands 5 years younger, I'll take that every day.
Yeah, Pat Bryant, baby.
Yeah, like I'll take it every day. So I'm excited to see that. I am shocked that we're only carrying 5 wide receivers. I was definitely thinking we would go 6, but I was a Courtney Jackson stan. I really wanted him to make the roster. I thought he had some added juice too, but
has he landed with a practice squad?
I'm not sure. I
was kind of pissed that we kept Michael Bandy over him.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure where he's ended up yet, but
at least we got A.T. Perry. Yeah,
I mean, when you're talking wide receiver, how much playing time does wide receiver 6 get? Like it's not that big of a deal. We're going to be running so many like one tight end sets because Evan Ingram is going to be split out wide as another receiver. So it's going to be 3 receivers getting the bulk of the snaps anyways. So when it's wide receiver 6, like in the grand scheme of things, like really doesn't matter. So it wasn't too big of a deal to me.
Now, Big E Bronco saying this in regards to all the sacks. Bonitto doesn't need to lead the league in sacks, but he gets 15. Jonathan Cooper's right there with him, 15. Zach Allen does lead the league in most sacks by a defensive tackle and gets 20. I would love that. That's 50 sacks right there.
We led the league by a large margin last year in sacks.
Weren't we like close to 70, like 68?
Yeah, it was nuts. And with the addition of Hufanga, Riley Moss continuing to take steps forward, throwing Jahdae Barron into the mix, obviously Pat Surtain, like I don't know how you like track for coverage sacks, but I think that there might be more of those this season than there were last season.
I think that's very fair. Do you think then we eclipse 70?
Dude. We're talking about the 2015 defense. Like that kind of defense. We're talking about the Super Bowl 50 defense, which is like statistically like defensive EPA per play, like the best defense ever.
Man, you're getting me bricked up.
But I could see a world in which this defense has no weaknesses outside of like linebacker depth,
which every team has.
Yeah, like linebacker is a hard position to have depth at. This defense has no weaknesses. So I think like our defensive backfield is going to cause coverage sacks, and I think our pass rush is going to cause quarterback rushing their decision making, and it's going to lead to interceptions.
And a third place schedule.
And a third place schedule. Well, Cam Ward's going to be good. I have Cam Ward winning Rookie of the Year.
Oh, he ain't going to be good week one.
But
he's going to look like
I'm
Bo
saying
Nix
like
week one.
Rookie of the Year. I was going to say 2 bad quarterbacks to start the season, but really it's a rookie and a bad quarterback. So, like they could honestly eat the first 2 weeks of the year and then coast the rest of the season. And we consistently get at Patrick Mahomes a lot. Geno's getting old.
Mm-hmm.
Rashawn Slater is down. Justin Herbert's like, I don't know. I think that this defense has a chance to be like world class this season. And if our offense, like I said, scores 24 points a game, like we're gonna win a lot of games.
I think so. So I don't know if you've done a season prediction yet, but I was thinking we could kind of like go through and end with a game by game.
Yeah, let's do it.
See how it goes. So for the record, do you remember last year what your record prediction was for the Broncos? Did you have one?
Where's my book? I did have one, but I don't remember what it was. I think it was 12-5. It may have been 10-7.
Mine was 10-7. I just thought, dang, like we got to be at least 2 games better after losing Russell Wilson. We just got to be.
Which was like that was my exact thought too.
Yeah. So we'll take it. So
I'm gonna find it and grab it.
All right. Well, while you're looking for it, we can talk about Tennessee. I think we win week 1 hosting the Tennessee Titans. Do you feel the same?
Yeah, we're winning week 1.
This has to happen. We are winning week 1. Guys, let me know in the chat. You know, how many games are we winning? Are we winning against Tennessee? And then I think, honestly, dude, we go on the road to face Indianapolis and LA, and I think we win both of those games too.
I agree with that. My prediction was 9-8 last year.
Oh, okay.
And I had us winning the Week 18 game against the Chiefs to get into the playoffs.
Okay. Beautiful. Now, Cincinnati. This one's going to be on Monday Night Football.
In Cincy?
No.
It's at home.
Yeah.
That's right, because we were there last year.
Yeah. So, I would like to think that we could beat them, man.
Because it's a home game, I don't see a war. I don't see. Are we favored to win that one?
Dude, I don't know, but I'm gonna be praying to God we can defend T. Higgins this week,
I
this
think,
year.
yeah, I'm like less worried about. Did you see that offensive line in the third week of the preseason?
No, I didn't.
Joe Burrow was running for his life, dude.
Oh, dude, I remember seeing a highlight of it. Yes,
Like
yes.
it's like
We will
I'm
eat,
concerned for Joe Burrow's health this season. We're 2.5-point favorites right now
dude.
against over
Okay,
Cincy.
dude, it's decided, man.
We're
You don't
favored in
even need
12
to
games.
watch the games. We're favored in 12 games.
Yeah.
Well, that goes right along with my prediction. Now, against
At Philly,
Philly,
probably the first loss of the season, which I'm
I
fine
got
with.
this as a loss, man. I
Yeah.
ain't going to go against the Super Bowl champs in Philly. It's going to be miserable. Now, the Jets, dude.
This will be this game is so weird to me.
We
There's
got
a lot
both New York teams back to back.
that is also weird. Both at home, which is awesome.
Well, this one's in
The
London.
Jets game is in London. That's right.
Yeah.
So this New York Jets game is the third year in a row that we are playing Justin Fields on his third team.
Oh my God.
Now I don't know if that's ever happened before in the history of the NFL. Somehow he keeps landing on a team that we have on our schedule, and we play them 3 years in a row, 3 different teams, same quarterback, Justin Fields.
Now, did the Bears beat us that year?
No, that was a game that Nik Bonitto had to strip sack at the end of the game, and Jonathan Cooper ran it in. We did lose to them last year when he was with the Steelers.
Pathetic, dude.
Should have won that game.
Yeah. Dude,
So,
we got to beat the Jets, dude. They're rebuilding.
Yeah. I think we definitely win that game.
And you think by this time we'll be facing Jackson Dart week 7?
That's like right on the cusp of when I'm sure Brian Daboll is going to be tired of Russell Wilson. Like, I feel like he's not going to have like 18 weeks of dealing with that guy.
I know, dude. I don't know why they signed him to that deal.
I don't know
Jameis
either.
Winston. There's just no point.
So it's either going to be like a rookie in his first start, maybe, or finally we get to play Russ.
Yeah,
Either
that would
way,
be great.
It's a W. Either way.
Either way, dude. We can't lose to Russ.
Yeah. And I mean, what? Malik Neighbors?
Yeah. Yeah.
Pat Surtain shuts him down all day.
Dude. Oh, dang it. I thought Dallas. Oh. Well, now that I'm in San Antonio, dude, maybe if I can get my Buffs channel monetized again, I can make it out to Houston for that game. I thought we played the Cowboys in Dallas, but we play them in Denver, dude, without Micah Parsons.
And they haven't beat us since 1996.
And their running game is
not good.
Javonte Williams and whatever that other dude is that was drafted by the Eagles forever ago.
Yeah. What a rough return to Denver for Pookie.
Yeah. Sorry, Pookie.
W.
Man, all I see are W's on the schedule, man. This is great. All right, Houston.
This one?
Yeah. How are you feeling?
I don't know. I feel like the Texans were not as bad as people think they were last season. Like, there was actually not a sophomore slump for my boy CJ. They were just so hurt, and they're not they're not going to be as injured this season. And it's in Houston. I see us dropping this one.
I was gonna say this is one that I could see us dropping as well. So we're on the same wavelength here.
Well, ESPN bets got us at -1.5.
Well, we got to lose some of them, man.
Yeah,
but like Dennis said, 17-0 till you're not.
Yeah,
that's true.
Raiders in town, W, blowout.
We gotta sweep the Raiders. KC,
Chiefs in town, another W.
Dude, we gotta beat the Chiefs, dude. We're gonna be amped up for that, dude.
Yeah, especially after last season.
Josh Simmons ain't ready for Nik Bonitto and Jonathan Cooper and company.
Yeah. Bye week. We'll win the bye week.
Yes.
Just throw another W on there.
Right.
Sunday night football at Washington. Dude, I am so excited for this game.
What you got?
I don't know what, because we're at this point in the season. Week 13 is like when teams start to look a little bit different because of injuries, changes in the offense, the way the defenses are structured, that kind of stuff. This one is tough, but I could see us probably losing this one as well.
Yeah. How did we come off the bye week last year? I'm trying to remember. Because I remember we looked like crap in 2023 off the bye week, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. What was the bye week last year?
Dude, I don't even know. Trying to look it up right now.
It was around week 12, week 13, because I remember because I was like, that's usually when Bo Nix would like be done playing football in college. It was something like that. It was like the later half of the middle of the season.
Yeah, Kodiak, let me know because you have an amazing memory, but I'm going to chalk this one down to Jaden Daniels being very good.
Yeah. And I mean, they re-signed Scary Terry, so like they have no issues there now.
Yeah. All right, Las Vegas, I think it's a dub.
Yeah. 3.5-point favorites, and it's the Raiders.
Yeah. And Jacoby Myers wants out. All right, I got us losing to Green Bay.
At home?
Yeah.
We're 1.5-point favorites there. But I mean, you get like the 3-point bump for home games sometimes. 2.5-point bumps. I could see us dropping this one too.
All right. Well, I can do a separate column for you if you want, but I'm gonna put the L right there.
I'll land on an L with you on that one.
Because, dude, I'm gonna be honest. I see a sweep in KC going freaking 13-4 and winning the division, man. That's what I think.
I think you might be right. Because that's the exact number that I have in my head too. Dude, I've been afraid to say it out loud because I don't want people to be like, Strez, you're insane.
Dude, okay. This is my logic, man. We were 2 games better last year, moving on with like a rookie quarterback. We got everybody back.
Yeah.
Like, I think we have the highest percentage of like continuity when it comes to like our starting lineups. It's like the NFL, if not one of the highest. Our young weapons are getting better. We're going to have a running game. Yeah, freaking Evan Ingram. I mean, we got Marvin Mims that's going to go for 1,000 yards, man. We have an offensive rookie of the year in RJ Harvey. At that point, like we got the one of the best defenses of all time.
Yeah. And I mean, like if Bo has 40 touchdowns, like we're saying, and has 4,300 yards of total offense, this is entirely possible.
Yeah.
Like,
dude, yeah.
And your thought process is the exact same as mine. Like to go even deeper, like it's all 5 offensive linemen, quarterback, wide receiver 1, all coming back. This is the first time Bo has had the same system in back-to-back seasons since his junior and senior year of high school. He had a different system every single year in college.
He's not going to get worse, dude. He's not going to get worse.
Bo, that's never happened with Bo Nix. Like every year in college, he got like exponentially better, except for that third year in Auburn when him and his head coach really badly butted heads, and then he like bounced. So like, I mean, you have that continuity on offense, you have that continuity in play caller, and then you bring in J.K. Dobbins, who had 1,000 yards. He had 1,200 yards in 13 games last season. R.J. Harvey is the only other running back in college football last year that had more explosive carries than him was Ashton Genty, who apparently, having watched the Boise State game today, he is really good because that Boise State team sucks, even though they returned 15 starters. And
how's Nebraska looking, by the way?
They're up 13-6 right now, I think. And then you throw the defense in there, defending the reigning defensive player of the year, Dre Greenlaw, Talanoa Hufanga. You brought in the best cornerback in college from last season onto the defense.
4-pointer.
And then you've got that front 7, like the front 5 that we like those they're like 13-4 is very, very, very real. Like I think the Broncos are more likely to go 13-4 than they are to lose to finish 4th in the division. Yeah. Like Nick has us finished.
Dude, thank you. Enough with playing it safe. I've been thinking 12-5 this whole time, but I was like, you know what? I'm getting too concerned about preseason. And if I'm getting too concerned about preseason stress, I gotta let it go. We're not in hell anymore, man.
We're not.
For all
And
the reasons that you just outlined, man. We
yeah.
have a very good team.
Yeah. Like, I think what scares me and a lot of people in Broncos country, yeah, he did put us last. I think
Nick
the thing that
Rollins.
scares all of us in Broncos country is that like it's kind of happened overnight, and we don't know if it's real. But we literally sat we watched the last 12 weeks of the season last year. We weren't. Yes, we were beating bad teams. We were blowing them out.
Taking care of business.
Like double-digit wins week after week after week after week.
That's hard to do in the NFL, no matter who
that doesn't happen in the NFL. The Kansas City Chiefs had 11 one-score games last year.
Yeah, man.
They won them all, which is ridiculous. That's not happening this year. Like, it's those kinds of things where I'm just like, there's no way that the Broncos lose fewer than 10 games. Like, the Broncos are going to be in the playoffs. It just is, where will we be in the playoffs? And I like my prediction that I had over at the Washed Up Football Show, which by the way, guys, head over there to the Washed Up Football and drop a subscribe there. I had the Broncos finishing first in the AFC West, number 3 seed, because I think number 1 and number 2 are going to be the Bills and the Ravens. And then obviously the Texans are going to win the AFC South, because that's just like going to happen for all of eternity until CJ Stroud retires.
And then if we get hot, who knows what happens? But I'm not going to put Super Bowl expectations on this team yet. But they need to be right there fighting for the division, man.
Getting into the AFC Championship is a very high likelihood for this team. I think the Broncos very much could win win their wild card round. They, depending on the matchup they get in the divisional round, could win the divisional round.
I just want to win one playoff game.
It'll minimum. Be if we're 3 seed, it's a home game. We get a home playoff game. Like Mile High, the second week of January. Bengals aren't in. I don't think the Bengals will make it in.
Really? I'm trying to think who'd the playoff teams be. Pittsburgh somehow.
I actually had Pittsburgh in. I have the Chiefs in. I have the Chargers in. I think that was how I had it lined out.
Yeah, Baltimore.
AFC.
Yeah, I can't think right now.
No, I did have the Bengals in. I had Bengals at 7, Steelers at 6, Chiefs at 5, Texans 4, Broncos 3, Bills 2, Ravens 1.
That's so how I had that would mean we play Texans?
No, we would play the Steelers.
Oh, that would be fun. Get another Tim Tebow game.
Yeah. I mean, we could be the team that ends Aaron Rodgers' career. How fun would that be, everybody?
That would be so poetic after he held us hostage.
And then said the dumb thing about, I think their coach should keep my coach's name out of his mouth. Shut up, dude. Go smoke some more made-up drugs. Like
ayahuasca.
Yeah, like.
Go hang out with RFK.
No one cares. So, yeah, I think 13-4 is absolutely in the realm of possibilities. And if that happens, that would be a 23-11 record over 2 seasons. Sean Payton is like we're getting a statue right away.
Yeah. And I will say, this is also predicated on Jeremy Crawshaw not being absolute, booty.
I'm not worried about the punter.
But again, I'm making these predictions based off what my mind's telling me, disregarding all this preseason stuff.
A Broncos bundle box, baby. I want to build that one. I want my TikTok order to be the Broncos bundle box.
No, we need one. Well, hey, join my Patreon, which I just launched today, actually. And if you are in the top shelf Bronco Bud tier, I'm giving away stuff every month. So cool Broncos merch. So you will be entered in those giveaways, Dennis. Stress. You are grandfathered into the David Talks Broncos Discord because you are a content creator. You like it over there, right?
It is fun. I wish I could block the mock draft one. Because you know how I feel about mock drafts. Every time Andy drops a mock draft, I'm like, brother, touch grass, please.
You can actually silence notifications per channel, so
Yeah.
I can show you how to do it. But yeah, the Buffs aren't even that good. They don't have the NIL, baby, that we got. Nope. We're the only ones that do it, man. So you better become a Buffs fan, Anthony, man. We got a big game against Georgia Tech tomorrow, and Strez, your Buckeyes take on Arch Manning and the Texas Longhorns, man. Are you excited?
I am. I am. This is the first time in the history of college football that a number 1 seed has faced off against a number 2 or number 3 in week 1 of the season. It's never happened before.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a shocking statistic to me. It's also the first time Texas has ever been a preseason number 1. I'll always like the memes for sure.
It's kind of a strange year with college football, man, with so many of the top like blue blood teams losing a lot of their big pieces, starting quarterbacks, whatnot.
Yeah.
Really, I think Penn State might be the only top team that's returning their quarterback.
There's only 3 in the top 10 that are returning their quarterback. It's LSU, Clemson, and Penn State. All the rest of them have a new starter.
Wow. Those quarterbacks aren't even that good.
I'm high on Garrett Nussmeier down at LSU.
Okay.
And according to my TikTok comments, Cade Klubnik's going to be the next coming of like Joe Burrow or whatever.
I still think I like Drew Aller more than those guys, but that's just me. I haven't watched as much of
I'm the lowest on Drew Aller out of those 3.
But give me Arch Manning Heisman. I'm sorry. I want to see it.
I don't know if it's going to happen. I feel like
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't think it will. I think he'll come back, Hey, it's my boys Blue.
What up? Those are my peeps over at Washed Up Football. Drop the subscribe.
Hey, did you guys have that special guest on?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Hey, Rodney's asking, you guys think the Patriots will squeeze into the playoffs? They're a fun kind of dark horse team.
I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with that division, honestly.
They play in
obviously it's
terrible
the Bills
division. Yeah.
But how good are the Dolphins going to be? How good are the Jets going to be?
Mike McDaniel finally gets fired this year.
Yeah, does Drake May have the sauce that everybody thinks he does? I don't know. This could be an interesting piece to do.
But Josh McDaniels, man, back home.
Bring him back.
I'm gonna say the Patriots missed the playoffs.
Yeah.
I can only have so many hot takes for one show.
Yeah, jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the Patriots finishing 9th in the conference.
Okay.
So just outside of the.
But we are going to sweep the Chiefs this year. The way
you have us going undefeated in the division. That's how our predictions came out.
Oh wow,
6-0.
Amazing. Yeah, because we shouldn't lose to the Chargers, even though we got absolutely harballed last year. But they're already without Slater, dude.
Yeah, and Omarion Hampton has not looked very good.
And Jahdae Barron is the Lad McConkey kryptonite.
Very true.
Yeah, he has to be. And we are built to beat the Chiefs, man. Out of any team.
That's the whole thing, though. That's what George Payton has been doing. Even before Sean Payton got here, because we were always so close even before that happened.
We got to deal with Trey Harris, though. Man, I'm not a Trey Harris believer. I'll be honest.
I think Riley Moss can handle Trey Harris pretty easily.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Who else they got? Nobody. Tight ends.
It's just those 2.
Conklin. Man, no, not even worried. Yeah, we'll beat the Titans. I think we'll beat them better than that, man. Remember how terrible our offense looked going into that chaotic environment in Seattle week 1?
Yeah.
What do you know what the line is for week 1?
7.5. We're the largest spread for week 1. In the league.
Yeah, and I still think we cover, dude.
We're gonna finish last in the division, even though we're the highest spread favorite. We're the best favorites in week 1.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Conklin, Ash. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's
versus Gadsden. Now, I am a little worried that we're gonna have Greenlaw and Singleton on a pitch count or a snap count week 1, but I'm just gonna chalk this up to They take care of business in the first half. This thing's over, baby. This
Yeah.
thing's over, baby.
That
Mid third
that's what
quarter.
I think is going to have to happen this season. Like we're going to have to start fast on offense, and then our pass rushers are going to pin their ears back.
Oh man, Draymond Jones with the Titans, and this
He
really
is.
hurt my feelings, dude. Clay Webb over with the Titans practice squad now.
Yep.
That is a hot take that I was totally off on. My prediction was that he would make the 53.
Yeah.
You're terrible, dude. Well, Strez, thanks for talking with me for an hour. I love the Blucifer Boys. I might go as far to say it's my favorite collaboration of the week, but
It's gotta be. Everybody in the chat has been clamoring for it for 7 days. They missed you last week.
I know. I did hit a jackpot on Sigma Derby in Vegas, though. That was a lot of fun. You know, the little horse race.
That's awesome.
Yeah, 50 cents, won $100.
Many men.
Yeah, it was awesome. We partied. Chat, thank you so much for being a part of this. Ronnie Garcia's thinking we go 11-6. Touchdown Bo Nix is saying 13-4. Yeah, that's okay, guys. Like if you don't think we're 13-4 team, that's totally cool, man. As long as you got the Broncos being better than last year, that's the Kool-Aid I want right now, baby. What do you got to say, Strez?
Yeah, I mean, I know, like I know I posted a video earlier this month about just kind of like maybe we need to tamp our expectations a little bit, but at this point I'm like, you know the scene, you know that skit from SNL, Chris Farley, where he's like, I want Holyfield. That's how I feel at this like very moment in time. Like I think like this Denver Broncos team is going to be a wrecking ball. They're going to be a force to be reckoned with this season, and I kind of like the quiet confidence that's been around the Broncos facilities.
Except Sean Payton.
Yeah, I feel like Sean Payton's like he's trying to wake the guys up. Like, you guys are like a Super Bowl caliber team. Like, you need to wake up and like realize that.
Bo Nix will be a top 5 quarterback here soon. What kind of coach talks like that?
Yeah.
One coach who knows what it looks like, baby.
Hey,
that's why we're going 13-4.
If he throws 4,000 yards and 40 touchdowns, he's going to be in rare air, my friend. Rare air. Lamar Jackson and Joe Burrow were the only two that did it last year.
Dude, Jeremy Crawshaw, please be a franchise punter. Oh my God, please be good. Please be good. If he's bad, dude, he's going to ruin our whole season.
I'm not worried about the punter. No one should be worried about the punter. He's not going to be on the field that much.
Yeah, you're right, dude. We're going to have offensive rookie of the year, 2 1,000-yard wide receivers and a 1,000-yard tight end, baby.
There we go. We don't even need a punter. Let Bo punt. I bet Bo could kick the piss out of football.
It'd be great. Honestly, I kind of don't want us to wear throwbacks.
I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right.
And what do you think? Should the throwbacks be the primary uniform?
I think here's what I think should happen. The throwback needs to happen on Sunday Night Football when the Commanders wear the Joe Gibbs era throwbacks. Because it's the white. They're wearing those are white.
Yes, that would look great. Do the throwbacks here. I agree with you.
And then the home game, do it 2 weeks. They won't do it back-to-back games. I was gonna say do it against the Chiefs in week 11 too.
Oh yeah.
I'm just hyped about the new rule with the helmets because you can wear whatever helmet you want with any combination now.
I know. Thank God. So we can do full whites.
Dude, full white will be so nice.
Or all navy. That's just how it always should have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we do wait until like the last third of the season. But dude, the Chargers don't deserve our throwbacks.
No, they don't.
Jacksonville doesn't either. Dude, screw it. Let's just do it
back to back.
Yeah, why not, man? Now I do wish that like you could wear your throwbacks like more than twice a year, right? I would love it if we could wear it for like a third of the season. Because I think like that's just a good enough amount to where people are satisfied. But I also think what keeps the throwbacks feeling so special is that they're done less than the primaries.
Yeah, and I think that's where my hesitation is for like everybody in Broncos country that's like, yeah, wear those all the time. And I'm like, no, it loses its
luster. Just like people are like sick of the orange now. Personally, I still like the orange primary. I just think that's Broncos.
I've always been partial to the Navy, but that was because the first jersey I ever owned was a Navy Terrell Davis jersey.
Yeah. And I like the Navy, but I think we should reserve the Navy
for night games.
Night games. Just do it on night games. I think it looks great.
1000%.
Yeah, but more uniform combinations. Wear the throwbacks more, but don't make it primary. Keep them throwback. Oh man, I like our new uniforms.
I do too.
I think they look great.
I don't know if you've been on TikTok today, but I posted a new video of Batman becoming a Broncos fan.
Oh, that's cool. I need to check that out.
I'm wearing the new Bo Nix jersey. It's like I liked the jerseys when they came out last year. I feel like I was like in the minority of the Broncos country that like really liked them, the way that they looked when they came out. But then they started wearing them on the field, and I'm like, these are fantastic.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I'll need to pick up a Navy one though here soon.
Yeah.
So I got a Bo Nix one, a Peyton Manning,
Navy PS2.
Yeah, maybe PS2, maybe Nik Bonitto if he breaks the sack record this year.
23 sacks from Nik Bonitto, and I'll buy a Navy 15.
I'll buy one for Respect My Codes to wear. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, who else would I? Maybe Riley Maas, but I don't know if he'll be here long term.
Yeah, I don't know either. That's my issue. Is like every time I buy a jersey, the guy's not on the team anymore.
Yeah, Surtain will be here for his career. He's a safe bet.
Yeah, Pat Surtain will be here. Bo Nix will be here.
Yeah, maybe I'll go with Croshoff. He's good. If he's like a franchise punter, dude.
Troy Franklin could potentially be here.
Yes.
11 would look cool in the Navy.
Yeah. Navy will be the next one. Harvey, that would be a fun one.
If he's still 37, I'm not buying an RJ Harvey jersey.
No, he needs to switch to 4. Sam Ellinger needs to give that up, man. Yeah, you're on the practice squad, bro. And he needs to make some money because he took a pay cut.
He needs to go to 12. Jahdae Barron needs to go to 23, and RJ Harvey needs to go to 4. There you go.
And A.T. Perry, number 1.
That's Evan Ingram's number.
Yeah, I know.
I think it looks cool on him.
I do too, man.
It looks really cool on him.
Yeah.
Can you buy me a Devon Key jersey? If every guy's jersey you get leaves, sure. I think actually I have to buy the jersey. Like it has to be like out of my own money.
I got a theory. It won't happen though, because I think after Raheem Moore, dude, we should only have offensive players wear 26, dude. Because I think that's like another reason why I subconsciously hate Devin Key is because I still associate 26 with Raheem Moore.
That's true. And offensive 26 is Clinton Portis.
Yes, Clinton Portis, dude. Have RJ Harvey wear 26. He's the best back and most Clinton Portis-like back we've had since Clinton Portis.
Yeah, he's about 6 inches shorter, though.
I know. But, dude, he'll be – well, I won't say he'll run for 3,000 yards in his first 2 years. That'd
be great.
Insane. He was on a Hall of Fame trajectory in Denver.
Yeah, he really was. And then he got a – dude, the weirdest fine ever was when they were like, yeah, your socks don't match. I'm like, what are we doing?
I know. It's so dumb. So dumb. Yeah, Perry's 87. Who's 81? I got no idea, but disgraceful loner wears 84. Well, not when he is an absolute animal next year after he learns to play football.
Yeah, 84 blocking field goals at the field goal.
Yeah. LeBron James. It's our white LeBron James. Just needs to learn how to, understand the cadence and snap counts. We'll be okay. Yeah, Pat Bryant's going to be great. Yeah, blocks like a DB stole his girlfriend in high school. Oh, man, that's deep. Now they must all pay.
Hey, no block, no rock.
Dude, that's right.
That's how Ohio State rolls.
Yeah, Dobbins took 27 from Lil Toast. Wasn't surprised to see him get cut.
And he couldn't get 2 because Broncos legend wears 2.
I'm trying to think. What are some other numbers that I feel like would be good? But yeah, RJ Harvey needs to take 26. That's my hot take.
What I want to happen for RJ Harvey is I want him to get the Terrell Davis blessing and just rock 30.
That would be great. It always was weird. Probably the last good player to wear 30 was David Bruton, but it was so weird seeing him wear 30.
No, I think Phil wore it the last 1,000-yard season.
Oh, yeah. I won't say any negative things about Phil. I run a bus channel.
Somebody needs to take a damn microphone away from that man. I'm going to be honest.
It ain't looking good, man. It ain't looking good.
Every time I see a fan video pop up on my Twitter feed, I'm like, I'm gonna watch this because I need to feel pissed off
Dude,
right
I
now.
wonder if it's like in the contract over there. It's like you just need to whine and complain
Yeah,
Dude, he whines so much, dude. I can't listen to him.
yeah, it's getting out of hand at this point, and it's not just him. Like, I'm not going to talk about any other people on there until we're not live anymore.
Shout out to Josh Dover. Came in a few weeks ago, said hi. Once he went to war with everybody, all the small internet shows on Twitter. Did you catch any of that?
I don't know who he is, so I was like, I don't know who you guys are fighting about.
So funny,
and that's like my favorite like diss to throw at someone is like who?
Yeah, some Georgia Tech fan was like talking about me on Twitter, I guess, last night, but I just went to bed. It's
wild.
Like, I don't even know who you are. But
this guy, cool. David talks buffs is blah blah blah. Yeah, I can hear
people
that.
take the internet in sports way too seriously.
Oh, dude, yeah. Try talking politics on TikTok and then come talk to me.
Oh my gosh, dude. I mean, look at us, man. Look at all the predictions we made. This is going to be the most accurate show out of all the Broncos podcasts.
Book it, baby. We know what we're talking about.
Yeah, we're going. I mean, we knew we'd be better last year, and we know we're going to be better this year.
Yeah,
it's as simple as that.
Yeah, we went 8-9 with Russ, and then we went 10-7 first year with Bo. Sean's gotten better every year.
Yeah, continuity. That's 3 wins right there.
Easy.
All right, Strez, I'm going to end this. Let the people know where to find you, what you got coming up.
Yeah, head over to Broncos Hub. Obviously, we'll be here every week, and I post a lot of. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm doing with my Broncos channel because I'm putting so much effort in over at Washed Up and the Water Boys. So follow me over there. You'll see a lot of my short form content. Follow me on TikTok. It's .strez, and head over to the Washed Up Sports Network. And there you'll find our channels for the Water Boys College Football Show, which I am one of the Water Boys talking college football every single week, and the Washed Up Football Show where it's an NFL show. And we've got all of our division predictions and award predictions, and our postseason predictions is going up tomorrow. We have new videos coming out every single day of the week except for Tuesdays. On the Washed Up Football Show, and new videos for the Water Boys every single day except for Wednesdays.
Beautiful. Go subscribe, guys. Hit the like on the way out. And also, guys, do that on my channel. Join my Patreon. Come on. It's me and all your favorite Broncos personalities and content creators. Just the link below. It's just a few bucks to get started. And we're going to have the funnest Broncos community, especially game day.
Dude, yeah, I'm hyped for game day on the Discord. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great. I might even hop in the voice channel.
That would be fun.
That'd be kind of cool. My wife always makes like a dessert for every football Sunday. So this year we're going with different iterations of chocolate chip cookies. I'm very excited.
Shouts.
I know. Last year was brownies. They take too long to bake.
Yeah.
So chocolate chip cookies. I'll let you guys know how those are in the Discord. So
and you might hear legendary D1 crash outs from your boy Strez in the Discord too. So
yes. Thank you, guys. Gonna get out of here again. Thank you so much for tuning in. Smash that like on the way out. It does more than you know. We'll see ya. Go Broncos.